Okay, guys, it's mid-August. This is where we start and separate the men from the boys. Our run to the postseason starts now. Now, Olsen, Adele, it's nice to see you've learnt to use your bat, so keep that up, boys. Really, really impressed. And Manny Machado, Manny, no pressure, mate, but we are paying you a lot of money. So if you'd like to start playing baseball at some point this season, mate, we'd love to have you. Hey guys, I'm Aussie Villain and welcome to Season 3, Episode 5 here at the New York Yankees as we try and win the World Series using only American players. And today we're playing one of the best teams in baseball right now, the Chicago White Sox. But since last episode, for us, it's actually gone not too bad. We are now top of our division, 2.5 games clear of the Jays. The Rays are further for their 4 games back. And you can see Red Sox and Orioles are there or thereabouts. But mid-August, 7 games back, we're starting to drop them. So that's good. Now, the worrying thing that's happened since last episode is this. J.J. Bleday got injured in Game 1 of this 3-game series against the White Sox, and we're still waiting to find out exactly what's wrong with him. But again, mid-August, I mean, it could be season-ending, and that would leave a mammoth-sized hole in our batting lineup. So say your prayers that J.J. will be back, and yeah, hopefully sooner rather than later because we need him. But let's have a quick look and see how, I mean, pitching is going really, really well. But let's have a quick look and see how we've done on the field. Now, since last episode, we have won 14 of 24, so that's just below 600. We left off, of course, at this loss here, didn't we, to the Orioles, just after the what's it called? The All-Star game. Got there eventually. So the rest of this series, we won 2 of 3 against the Orioles, but in Game 2 here, first innings, Joey Gallo grand slam, and thank God he did that because we really did struggle to hit through that game. Only 6 hits and 5 runs across, and of course DeGrom luckily on the mound for us, not for that long actually. Garrett Cole was arguably the hero of this one, but anyway, we got there. And that is the moral of the story. Then we went to Miami, we swept them. No, sorry, Miami came to us, we swept them. We played the Orioles again, only won 1 of 4. We really struggle against Baltimore for some reason, and I'm not completely sure why that is. But anyway, so less said about that, the better. We played Boston. We won 2 of 3, but game 1 of this series, 8 runs in the first innings. Tyler Mahle just decided, I don't know, he must have been hungover or something, I think. 7 runs. And it destroyed his ERA as well. So that was a day that will not live long in the memory, but we ended up doing okay over the rest of the series. We went to the Mets. We lost 2 of 3 against them, which was disappointing. Big series against Toronto. We won 2 of 3. Then we played the Angels. We won 3 of 4. Which brings us then to this series in Chicago against the White Sox. We lost Game 1. We've won Game 2. So there's obviously a big chance here for us. If we look at the expanded standings, we can see the White Sox are a very, very good team. They are the second best team in baseball behind the Dodgers. So they're the best team in the American League. So, you know, no shame in losing to them. But if we could win a series in Chicago, what a situation that would be for us. Yeah, our bats have gone completely silent this season. No one in the top 3 of anything. We really do miss Manny Machado, don't we? In terms of pitching, Andre Jackson, he's got to be a real big chance for Rookie of the Year. Second in ERA. Mahle is second in pitching WAR. It's behind my head at this point, I know. And Jordan Hicks is only 1 off top of in saves. So they're all doing well. Individual stats, we can see there. FIP needs to go over next to ERA for you guys. And yeah. Pitching has gone okay. Chad Green is a disappointment. We saw that last episode, a negative 1.8 WAR. He is a free agent at the end of this season, I think, isn't he? Yeah. So I think it's one of those where he doesn't quite understand how a contract year works. So we might just let him go and move on, I think, because he's had a horrible, maybe if he wants less money, but he's just been horrible for us this season. But everybody else is doing more or less what we'd like them to do, which is fantastic. And then if we go and have a look at the batting side of things, we're waiting on that injury from JJ, but generally speaking, it's not going too bad. I mean, look at Adele. He's in a bit of a slump more recently. But his batting average is up to 290. He has been brilliant. And the other one is Olsen, still in his hot streak, up to 23 home runs now. He has been brilliant. But the disappointment, without a doubt, is Manny Machado there. Only 13 home runs, 57 RBIs. Compared to what he was doing for us last year, I mean, it's a completely different player, and I'm not quite sure what's happened to him. If we go and have a look at batting stats here over his career, even if we just compare what he did last year to this year for us, you know, he had 194 hits last year, only 105 so far this year. His doubles are down, triples, it's whatever, it is what it is. But even home runs, he had 44 home runs, 128 RBIs. He'll be lucky to get half those numbers this year. He's just not shown up. A WAR of 6.7 last year, 1.2 this year. He's hit 30 and he's forgotten how to play baseball, I think. So it's a massive, massive disappointment. But hopefully he'll come good for us at the tail end of this season. But I believe that is everything caught up on. So let's go and have a look at these lineups for the game against the White Sox. Okay, and we can see it here, the matchups. The middle order looks okay for us, but outside of that, not great matchups. So it's going to be Nico Horner playing second base in this one. He is going to lead us off. We've got a few tied players, so Fletcher's getting rested here. Chase McCormack, he comes in to fill in for JJ at the top of the order. He does okay against right-handed pitchers, so hopefully he'll have a good day for us. But he's in left field. Corey Seager, he's tied, but he's going to bat 3 at shortstop. His season is improving for us. Manny Machado, any day now, he's going to show up. He's batting 4 at third base. Joey Gallo in right field, bats 5. Matt Olson at first base, bats 6. Adele, the designated hitter, bats 7. Tauchman in center field, bats 8. It is Carson Kelly catching, batting 9. And it is Mahle on the mound for us. We're up against Lucas Giolotto. He is a star. An absolute star. I would love, given that he's American, to get him into our team. He's a possible free agent end of the year. That would be nice, wouldn't it? But this season, ERA just over 4, so he's not having maybe an ideal season. But his WHIP is 1.19, a WAR of 4, an ERA plus of 1.13. So he's good, isn't he? He's just good. So here we go. Let's get this show on the road. Nico Horner will lead us off, batting 260 for us this year. He's very much been more of a rotation player. He's filled in when we've had injuries and when players need a rest. So that's what he's doing today. He'll probably fill in at shortstop tomorrow and then at third base the day after. So that's what he does. But Horner has popped that up, and that'll be 1 away. 1 pitch, 1 out. Not ideal, is it? Not ideal. Chase McCormack, brilliant for us last year in his rookie year, only batting 220 this year. He was designated hitter for most of last season. He has fallen out of favor this year, but he's got himself a walk. So that's not too bad for Corey Seager, who's batting 283 now this year. A 2-2 pitch. Seager strikes out. And it's going to bring Manny Machado up. And the less said about him this season, the better. He's been an absolute disgrace. There goes Chase McCormack, and he gets thrown out at second. Perfect. Excellent job, boys. That'll end the top of the first. Mahle will face Luis Gonzalez, who's batting 244 this season for the White Sox. It's a 2-1 pitch. And Mahle gets the ground ball, and that should be simple. It is, and that is 1 away. Andrew Vaughn comes in the bat now, batting 264. It's a 1-2 pitch on him. Can Mahle get the strikeout? He can. And that is 2 away. They don't usually have helmets, do they? There's been an update. Eloy Jimenez, who has broken our hearts many, many times before. And that is a 2-out single. There was a recent patch update, wasn't there? So that's cool. That they got the helmets now. Lewis Roberts, batting 306. Now, of course, it was the White Sox that put us out, didn't they, last season? Or was it the season before? They've definitely eliminated us from contention, but that gets us out of the first innings. We'll go and have a bat in the second. Manny Machado will lead us off. And with a 1-2 pitch, I suspect he'll be walking back with his tail between his legs. Well, he's walking back, but maybe not with his tail between his legs as he grounds out to second base. That brings Joey Gallo up, batting 173 this season. Now, since last episode, he has got his 500th career RBI. He's not going to be adding to that there. And speaking of 500 career RBIs, Matt Olson has 499. He's batting 203 now this season for us, but he strikes out there, and that'll end the top of the second. It brings Moncada up to lead them off. He's batting 247. It's a full count. And Mahle has walked the leadoff man, which is not ideally what we would have liked. Jose Abreu. Let's hope the umpire doesn't throw a bat at him. First pitch swing. That is lined straight to Seager. Out, and runner goes back to first. Tim Anderson will come in now, batting 234 this season. An 0-1. That's going to be a double play. There's 1. There's 2. And nicely done, boys. Let's go and have a bat. It's going to be Joe Adele to lead us off, batting 290 this season. A 2-2 pitch. He grounds it to second base, and that will be 1 away. Brings in Mike Tauchman, batting 247. A full count on him. Come on, Mike. No, he strikes out for 2 away. It'll bring Kelly up to bat, batting 236 now. He started the season, of course, well below that. He has had a little bit of a resurgence, but he strikes out to end the third. And we could really do with getting this pitcher out of the game, couldn't we? Adam Frazier. Now, we had him. We got rid of him, I think, didn't we? He's batting 238 for the White Sox. A 2-0 pitch. He grounds it to Olsen, and that'll be 1 away. Brings up Yasmani Grandal, batting 174. A 2-2 pitch. A strikeout for Mahle, and 2 away for Gonzalez to come back up again. He is 0 for 1 today. A 1-1 pitch with 2 out and no one on, and that should be simple for Chase McCormack out there in left field. And that will end the third. We are still scoreless. I mean, there's only been 1 hit in the game. It's going to be Nico Horner, who's 0 for 1. A 3-0. Can he get himself on base? Nico Horner does. And let's see if we can build on that. Chase McCormick, who walked last time up, a 2-2 this time. He has got it into left field, our first hit of the game. And suddenly we're 2 on, no one out. And Corey Seager will come up to bat. He's 0 for 1. It's a 2-2 pitch. Seager, has he sent it? Corey Seager, it's 3-0. Corey Seager with a 21st home run of the season, 417 feet into the left field fans. And there's 3-0 for the Yankees. A wonderful start to the top of the fourth. Manny Machado will come in now. He's 0 for 1 today. An 0-2 pitch. Just walk away now, Manny. There we go. That is 1 away. And Joey Gallo will step in. He is batting 0 for 1 today as well. A full count on Joey. Gallo pops it up. And that'll be caught by the shortstop. Yeah, and that'll be 2 away for Matt Olson. Can he get RBI career number 500 or career number 5? Anyway, he's not. He's popped out, and that'll do that. But we've got 3 runs. 3 runs thanks to Corey Seager on 2 hits. And Mahle will face Vaughn, who is 0 for 1 to lead off the White Sox. And that is well hit into left field. McCormick has it, but that'll be a leadoff single. Brings in Eloy Jimenez. He is 1 for 1. A 1-2. Jimenez strikes out. That is 1 away, sorry, with the man at first. Louis Robert, who's 0 for 1. A full count. He walks. Suddenly 2 on 1 out. Tying run to the plate in Moncada. He is... Did he walk last time up? A 1-0 pitch, I should say. He's popped that up. That'll be 2 away. Everybody should stay where they are. They do. And Jose Abreu comes in. 0 for 1 with 2 on and 2 out. It's an 0-2. Come on, Tyler. It's okay. Machado has it over to second, and that ends the innings. We have our 3-run lead as we go into the 5th. It's Joe Adele to lead us off. He's 0 for 1 today. It's an 0-2 pitch, and Adele swings through a high fastball. And that is 1 away. It brings Tauchman up. He's 0 for... I got an 0-2 pitch. He watches it. At least Adele swung, mate. Come on. And it brings Kelly in. He's 0 for 1 today. A 3-0. Could he get himself on base here? He does. We'll take a 2-out walk. Nico Horner comes to the plate. He's 0 for 1 with a walk today. A 1-2 pitch. And Nico Horner has got it through the infield. Does Kelly stop at second? He doesn't. He gets himself over to third. And Chase McCormick now, who is 1 for 1 today with a walk, has a chance to drive in a run. Kelly at third. 2 out. Runners at the corners. It's a full count. Oh, and McCormick strikes out, and that'll end the top of the 5th. Tim Anderson comes in for them. He's 0 for 1 to face Mahle. A 2-0 pitch. And that is popped up easy there for Seager at shortstop. 1 away. Frazier comes in. He's 0 for 1 today as well. A first pitch swing by him. He grounds it to Machado. Over to Olsen. 2 away. And Grandal now, who's 0 for 1, comes in. A 2-1 pitch. Grandal hits it well into right field. That'll be a 2-out single. And it's Luis Gonzalez, who's 0 for 2 coming up. A 3-1. He walks. And suddenly there's 2 on and 2 out for Andrew Vaughn. He's 1 for 2 today. Mahle with an 0-2 pitch. Mahle ends the innings on the spot. And we'll go in and have a bat for the 6th time with a 3-0 lead. Corey Seager to lead us off with the 3-run home run last time up. This time it's an 0-2 pitch. And he strikes out, and that will be 1 away. Machado up next to strike out. A 2-2 pitch. Oh, what has happened to Manny? 10 strikeouts now for the pitcher. Joey Gallo steps in with 2 out and no one on. A 2-1 pitch. Joey Gallo. Oh, it's sliding foul. It's a huge, look at that. Up a tier. But unfortunately, it's sliced into the foul territory. It's a full count now. Come on, Joey. He walks. He scared him off, didn't he, with that massive, massive swing of the bat. And that'll do it. Sandy Alcantara comes in to face Matt Olson, who is 0 for 2. 2 out, 1 on, a 2-2 pitch. What does Olson have for us? Up the middle, and that will keep this innings going. Over to third goes Joey Gallo. He gets there. Runners at the corners with 2 out. This sounds familiar. Can Joe Adell drive in the run where we couldn't do it last innings? A 1-2 pitch. Adell swings through strike 3. And we still have our lead, but we cannot add to it. Eloy Jimenez will lead them off against Mahle. He is 1 for 2 today. It's an 0-1 pitch. That's back to the pitcher, and he can't make the play. It's an infield hit for Eloy Jimenez. You don't get many of those. And Louis Robert will come up now with 1 on and no one out. He's 0 for 1 today. A 1-2 pitch, and there's a strikeout for 1 away. Mahle, so far so good, isn't it? Having a wonderful time at the things at the mound. It is Moncada who's 0 for 1, a 3-1. We don't really want extra runners on base, but that could clean them. No, just the... Whoa, it's an error! And it should have been 2 out, runner at second. Instead, it's 1 out, runners at second and third. And Jose Abreu to the plate. He's 0 for 2 today. It's a 1-1 pitch. Oh, we're falling to pieces. The White Sox get a run across. It's 3-1. Runner to third with 1 away. Mahle with a 2-2 to Abreu. Mahle with a strikeout. 2 away. That helps. If we can get Anderson, then we just give up 1 run here. It's a first pitch swing. Anderson hits it well. That'll be 3-2. And we have paid full price for that error. The inning should be over. And it's a 2-out double. It's 3-2 now. Our lead is down to 1. And Mahle will face Frazier. An 0-1. Frazier grounds it to Olson. That will end the innings. But that's been a very, very expensive error. Alright, Tauchman will lead us off. He's 0 for 2 today. It's an 0-2 pitch. And Tauchman swings through strike 3. Carson Kelly now, who's 0 for 1 with a walk. It's a 1-1. Carson Kelly pops it up. And that'll be 2 away for Nico Horner to come in. Horner, who is 1 for 2. A first pitch swing. Nico Horner grounds it down the third base, and that will end the innings. And we'll stretch with a 1-run lead. Mahle will continue to Grandel, who is 1 for 2 today. It's a 2-1 pitch. It's a ground ball to Olson, and it is 1 away. It is Gonzalez now coming in. He's 0 for 2. It's an 0-2 pitch. Can Mahle sitting down? He can. That looked high, didn't it? But we'll take it. 2 away with Vaughn coming in, who's 1 for 3. It's an 0-1. And Mahle cannot end the innings. It's a 2-out single. Tauchman gets it in. And Seth Elledge will now come on to pitch. Seth Elledge, ERA this season of 263. And, well, I've said it before, he's a pitcher I really, really like. Hopefully, he's going to do a good job here against Jimenez, who is 2 for 3 today. It's an 0-2 pitch, 2 out, 1 on. It's a massive, massive pitch in this game, and Elledge ends it with a strikeout. Wonderful stuff. And we protect that 1-run lead. McCormick will lead us off. He's 1 for 2 today. It's a 3-1. He gets himself on base with a leadoff walk. All right, another change of pitcher. Seth Lugo will come on to face Corey Seager. 1 for 3, but that 1 was worth 3 runs, wasn't it? A first pitch swing. Corey Seager pops it up behind the plate, and that'll be 1 away. Machado now, who's 0 for 3. A 2-2. Oh, Machado, go away, man. Go away. What has happened to him? 2 out, 1 on for Joey Gallo, who's 0 for 2. A first pitch swing. Joey Gallo grounds at the second base, and that ends the innings. Seth Elledge will continue to Louis Robert, who's 0 for 2. It's a 2-2 pitch. And it's another strikeout for Seth Elledge. Moncada comes in now. He's 0 for 2 today. It's a 1-1. 1 out, no one on. It's well hit, but straight to Olson. Probably wasn't that well hit, actually, was it? 2 away. And it's Jose Abreu who's 0 for 3. Can Seth Elledge get us out of this bottom of the 8th? It's a 1-0 pitch. And that is straight up. It should be caught at second base. It is. Nico Horner makes the play. And we'll go and bat looking for some insurance runs in the top of the 9th. Taylor Rogers comes on for them to face Matt Olson, who is 1 for 3 today. Come on, Matty boy. It's a first pitch swing. Olson grounds at the shortstop, and that'll be 1 away. Joe Adell will come in. 0 for 3. Not had his greatest day. And he ends that with another strikeout. It'll bring in Tauchman now, who is 0 for 3. We've not got much out of the order, have we, really? It's been all about that home run. A 2-2 pitch. That ends the innings. And is it going to be Jordan Hicks coming out to close it for us? It is. Jordan Hicks, ERA of 1.13 this season. He's going to start things off against Tim Anderson, who is 1 for 3. It's a 1-0 pitch. And let's hope Jordan Hicks doesn't get YouTube nerves like he has a habit of doing. There's one. Surely. Sega over to first. And that is 1 away. Adam Frazier comes in now. We couldn't have asked for a better part of their order to face, could we? Well, he's 0 for 3. It's a 1-2 pitch. Hicks. He sets him down. They're down to their final out. And it's Yasmani Grandel. He's 1 for 3 today. Can Jordan Hicks finish the game for us? It's a full count. It is popped up. No, it's not popped up. It's got dropped in. And the tying run is on base with a double. And the winning run comes to the plate. And that winning run is Gonzalez, who is 0 for 3. Come on, Hicks. It's a 2-2. There it is. We've beaten the White Sox in Chicago. So a wonderful start from Tyler Mahle. And if we're completely honest with ourselves, it wasn't the batting that got us that win, was it? It was very much all about the pitching in that one. And Mahle, a wonderful start. And then Elledge and Hicks came up and finished it off for us. The hitting was poor. It was all about that Sega home run, but for once we took advantage. We got the runs when we got the hits at the right time, and well, that gap is extended a little bit to the Rays. I think it was 2.5 games back to the Jays, wasn't it? And yeah, we're not looking too bad for the postseason, but we do need things to improve with the bat, don't we? But that'll do it for today, guys. If you have enjoyed that, do make sure you hit thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new, and we'll be back next time. We'll come back in September. What if we come back? Okay, well, we'll come back when there's we're playing a team that is second in the division. Now, it could be the Rays, it could be the Jays. What have we got in October? So we've got the Rays there. So I think what we'll do, if the table is still looking as it is now, so Toronto ahead of the Rays, then I think what we'll do is we'll come back for Game 3 here against Toronto. If it's not, if the Rays have overtaken them, then we'll come back for Game 3 here against Tampa Bay. Or if there's a chance for us to win the division before that, then obviously we'll come back for that as well. So it'll just sort of depend a little bit on how the season's going. But let me know what you guys think. I feel like it's the same as it is every season. I feel like we're good enough to make the playoffs. I don't know that we're good enough to win them, but we've just beaten the best team in baseball in their own back garden, 2 of 3, so maybe we could. Take care.